Hey, so my eyes are a little red. I just got really emotional. I was listening to that song, I Believe by Yolanda Adams. I think that's how you say her name. But it's kind of one of those things. It's like a closet song, maybe you would say, like something I do, when I'm alone and because it's like, okay, I'm getting like really emotional because I'm so like passionate about my dreams and my life and my journey and my transformation. And she says in the song too, like, you keep creating pictures in your mind. Like, that's, I'm trying not to cry. I'm trying to talk without crying, but like, that's what I'm doing all the time. Like, I'm always like, seeing myself like, speaking in front of a large group of people, like being an inspiration to people, helping them transform, having them say, Cass, you really made an impact. In the same way I want to say to like Bob Proctor and Abraham Hicks that they made an impact. Like thank you, dude. Like, you have no idea, and yeah, it is my doing because I was in the receptive mode, when I did discover that. And so, I have to attribute that to myself, but also they still are great people delivering a great message, and they did become a huge part of changing my life, and they still are in it because their videos are phenomenal. And that's what drives me, man. Like, nobody knows. Like, everyone just thinks like, oh, it's just something I just want to be, but it's like, no, I have such an emotional attachment. I don't just sit there and, oh, I wish I was a speaker, I wish I was an author. It's more of a like, I know it's coming. Like, I know it's for real. Like, I can feel it. I know it's way late. Yeah, I know it's like later down the road, but I know it's there, and that's why I'm so like emotionally involved in it. Like, it's such an internal pull. Like, I feel it at the every core of my being. And so I get really emotionally involved in it, and so when I'm crying or I'm getting emotional right now, it's a happy feeling, because it's like I see it and I feel it so strongly, and I see like my parents and stuff, always being so like happy, because it's like I know that they believe in me, but just like me too, they don't know how I'm gonna get there. That's the part they don't know. They're like, oh, well, like, how are you gonna do that sort of thing? And it's like, I don't know either. And that's what also makes this so fun and so emotionally exciting and so inspirational, is because I have no clue. I have no clue how I am going to end up, speaking in front of a lot of people, and, like signing my books, and like just doing stuff like that around personal development, being an inspiration to the world, being just that person, like who I truly am, you know what I mean? I move closer to it every day, like, and sometimes I might even have like a whole day where I'm not, like, I'm in tune with the positivity and the harmony, but I might not be truly like connected to who I am in that moment, or maybe I'm like little ego going on, and like, it's just like I see all these things, dude, and like nobody knows, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody knows like what drives me. Like, people, it's like I used to be so miserable, man, and like I went through a lot of stuff, and I tend to not talk about that stuff, but that's only because, like, honestly, we're all one, man. We all go through stuff, and we all have gone through something that's hurt us, or that's whatever. It's a journey, and so like it's not necessary to get into the details, but I don't really care about getting into the details. Like, yeah, I struggled with alcohol, I had seizures, detox, rebellion, assault charges, plenty of suicide attempts, codependency to the max, attachment issues, psycho, like everything, dude. At like one point in time, I was clinically diagnosed as psychotic. Like, I was taking psychotic medication. Like, so it's like we talk about all that, and everybody has a different story and part as to what has hurt them or angered them or depressed them or upset them or whatever. But it's about now. It's about what's going on now and where things are heading in the present moment. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, when I listened to that song just now, it just got me. I wasn't even thinking I didn't even think I was gonna cry, but like, and then at the end, she's like, she's kind of like screaming, like she's saying like watch me over and again, like watch me do it, like watch me, you know what I mean, like I'm gonna do it, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, like I don't have any clue how I'm gonna get there either. I just know I'm gonna get there. Like I feel it, and it's a rocket that's set. It's a rocket of desire that's been sent out a long time ago that I just keep shooting out. You know what I mean? Constantly, and like, and I'm emotionally involved with my dream and my vision. You know, a lot of people just want something. Or like, yeah, I want to be financially free, but like you got there's a lot of like internal work too, and like a lot of getting into harmony with it, alignment, and understanding of the journey, and getting emotionally involved, you know, like having those moments where you see yourself on stage, you know, or whatever the case is, and you just cry because you finally made it, and you're crying because you could feel it in the moment, you know it's gonna come true, you know? So it's like, yeah, dude, like that's where I'm at, you know, today. And like sometimes it's like, yeah, like whatever with the drinking, like it's not even about sobriety, it's not even about stuff like that. Like it's about my dreams, it's about my goals, it's about what I want to do in life. It's not even about the alcohol anymore, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I could drink tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? But like I always play the tape out now, like, okay, if I drink, what's gonna happen? Well, I'm gonna probably want to continue drinking, then I might call into work, and it just doesn't take long for me to lose my stuff, you know what I mean? For one. And for two, like I'm just too interested and focused and excited upon what's going on right now. Like it's just too interesting to me. And yeah, I've had times of sobriety before, so I shouldn't speak too soon, you know, but like I said, I could lose it all tomorrow. But I think now, like, it's like I'm not even focused on the drinking thing, and it's like I already know what it feels like. It's almost like you feel like you're just chasing, you just love the way it feels, the way it makes you feel, and what it does for you. That's it. Okay, done. I've already done it. I already know what it feels like. I've already done it. Like, yeah, I can continue to do it again and again and again. But it's like, eventually you got to face it. You got to conquer it. You have to face everything. Like, you cannot always run from it. Like, you'll always be head on with it, even in the next life, if you don't conquer it in this one. So it's like, you might as well just do it and take care of it, you know? I mean, if you're ready, though, I suppose. If you're not, dude, go. You know what I mean? Like, do the drugs, do the alcohol, do it all. Everything and anything that you're doing. Because do you really think in 2 seconds you're going to snap out of it if you haven't come into some alignment with it? No, there's got to be, there starts to be a little bit of a seed, you know, that starts planting. Okay, and then you got multiple relapses and treatment centers, and you're going to AA, and you're sober for a year or 6 months, then you relapse, and you can't seem to get it. Well, don't lose hope, man, because honestly, here's what I want to say about relapse. Relapse is a good thing, because that shows that you're growing from each one. Like, okay, addicts and alcoholics always say, well, it's different. I'm different this time. It's different this time. And the family members hate to hear that. We always say it's different this time. That's a good thing that it's different this time. That means they're learning something different this time. They're growing. And it's okay if they relapse a week later after they say that. It's okay. It's a journey for a reason. Even if they were to pass away, or say, Cassie, you're absurd, I don't want them to die. Even if they were to pass away, you gotta understand the life journeys for everybody's purpose. Maybe that person's supposed to pass away so Bob over here can grieve and mourn and cry out all his stuff and finally come in alignment with who he is. Maybe the person dropped down for him, for Bob. It wasn't even for Sandy. You know what I mean? You gotta start to like twist your mind and think. Once you get on that level, your life is totally gonna be different, totally transformative. You'll never live and look at things the same ever again. It's interesting. So if somebody says, you know, it's different now, it is different. Congratulate them. Say, I'm glad you learned something different this time and you're growing. And if you relapse tomorrow, it's okay. You say, no, it's not okay, Cassie. Yeah, it is. There's unlimited time, and it's a journey for a reason. If they're not ready, they're not ready. Go out and drink, man. Do what you got to do. Do your thing. As for today, I know I ain't drinking. Tomorrow, I don't know. I just worry about today in the moment. Anyways, that's all I have to say. I really felt this one. This was a really good video. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel. Simple. In the most natural way. I'm not like throwing out ads. I don't even know what all that's all about. I'm trying to just get natural subscribers. So, patience in the journey, balance in life. I'm loving it, dude. Peace.